Welcome back to another episode of Politically Frank on Sinar Daily. Today we're joined by a special guest, the Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Adam Adli. So are you
Yeah,
ready?
Michael. Yeah,
Okay.
like
So
it
you
or
were
not.
once a strict protester and now
Yeah.
part of the government. At
Mhm.
what moment do you truly realize how much your life and role had changed?
Um, the very moment that I realized my life and role has changed would be when I saw that um, what we used to preach is now up to us. It's our responsibility for us to actually realize it, and it's not necessarily bad. I feel that it's an opportunity once in a lifetime that we are now entrusted and empowered to do something about what we used to preach. So yeah, struggle does not end there anyway.
Correct. So do you miss the adrenaline of the protest more than the realities of politics in government?
Sometimes, but I think it's not the protests alone. It's not the actions of it. It's not the sweats. What I remember and became quite a motivation would be the purpose of it. That's what that is exactly what I feel has left a strongest mark on me. Yeah. So whatever I do today must be based on what we used to stand for.
Okay. Critics say that you are softened since entering on office and no longer on the front line. Has power changed you or has the battlefield just shifted?
It's definitely a different battlefield. What used to be, last time we used to wanted to be heard. So our voices must be very clear, must be very strong, must be very vocal. So this day it's about getting it done. So to get something done, the, one of the most important thing to do, and I learned this from a lot of friends, will be that how do you lobby your cause? How do you make sure that everybody understand and can agree with what you want to achieve? So yeah, call it soften or whatever. I think um, I have to play my role here.
Some netizens mock you for calling for free education before,
Yep.
but now enforcing like a tough measures like PTPTN
Yeah.
travel ban. Have you compromised your principle, or is this the reality of governing?
I think I will never abandon my principles. My role would be that to make sure whatever measures that we take, whatever policies that we implement, there must be fairness to it. In whichever area that we can, I mean, of course, there will be some challenge ahead of it. There will be some there will be disagreement here and there, but how do we strike the right balance? How do you find the ideal, and how do we make sure that whatever we are implementing would be something of the no, basically to basically at the best of the best interest of the people.
Okay, maybe we'll touch on politics a bit. You warn about rational and extremist narrative about targeting youth.
Yep.
How should PKR encounter this narrative without sounding elitist and disconnected?
I think um, it is very important for us to show a good example. It is very important, especially for the young politicians in PKR, in Keadilan, to show that tolerance is the key. And we have to be, we have to have some humility in this, sincerity, honesty. We have to show that we are different so that we can, so they can convince, especially the young voters, that we can move away from the old narrative of race and religion, and we can move forward together for a better Malaysia through economic reform, institutional reform, as well as a better and a better society altogether.
Alright. So, what frustrates you most about how the political system actually works?
Come again?
What frustrates you
Oh,
most about how political system actually works?
ah, oh, okay. That we sometimes tend to have this prolonged disagreement with each other on something that is supposedly good and have already been thoroughly discussed. We tend to be, we tend to make decisions sometimes based not on interests of our populations or our society, but sometimes as simple as our own political ego. So I don't sit very well with that, and I really, really hope that we can move away from this. I don't know, away from these habits and this problem.
If you could fix one thing in Parliament tomorrow, what would it be?
To have more constructive debates so that we don't waste taxpayers' money as well as the time that we have in day one, because it's very important for us to make sure that the day one, the parliament, become the platform where good policies can be debated, and can be made. And most importantly, I think it shouldn't be a place where the parliament has become a place where people just want to score points. So yeah, that's quite bad actually.
Okay, in one sentence, why should young Malaysian trust any politician at all?
Don't trust politicians. Do not trust in politicians. Trust in yourself, I think. You shape the politicians that you want. I think that you should not. Oh, that is more than one sentence. But basically, don't simply trust politicians, but shape the politicians that you want. You get to decide what kind of politician that will be there for you.
Okay, last question. If you were not in PKR right now, what party would you be in?
Oh, I'll be in sekolah kot, teaching. I will. I'm. I don't see myself in any other party. Uh, it's something that I feel if I'm not in keadilan, I would rather be in school teaching or in civil society as usual.